You think you are too smart to fall for an investment scam, don't you? We all do. But what if I told you that some of the most sophisticated financial traps are meticulously designed to ensnare the very qualities that make you a savvy, successful investor? We often picture a scammer as an obvious villain, but the reality is far more subtle and, frankly, far more terrifying. Imagine someone who walks, talks, and acts exactly like a legitimate financial advisor. They wear the crisp suit, speak with unwavering confidence, and present you with charts and figures that look utterly convincing. To your experienced eye, this performance mirrors the real deal. Attorney Scott Silver, who specializes in Ponzi schemes, puts it simply: when a person appears credible and uses the language of authority, our brains often default to trust. Consider Bernie Madoff. This wasn't some back-alley con artist. This was a Wall Street legend. His decades-long Ponzi scheme fooled not just individual investors, but entire financial institutions. Madoff's stellar reputation and consistent, unbelievable returns convinced thousands that he had truly mastered the market. The deception worked because people equated his authority and past successes with absolute reliability, completely overlooking the obvious red flags. Beyond the polished exterior, scammers masterfully play on our deepest desires. We all naturally crave higher returns, don't we? We want more profit with less risk. And when it seems like everyone else is getting rich from a hot new opportunity, that pull becomes almost irresistible. Scammers weaponize this urge, creating artificial urgency. You hear phrases like, "only a few spots left," or "act now before it's too late." Suddenly, even a seasoned investor wrestles with a powerful question: what if I miss out while everyone else strikes it rich? It's pure, unadulterated fear of missing out, or FOMO, and it makes you drop your guard. Then there's the illusion of sophistication. Some scams are deliberately opaque, shrouded in complex financial terms, cutting-edge technology, or intricate strategies that seem beyond ordinary comprehension. They'll throw around jargon about distributed ledger technology or quantitative arbitrage. Paradoxically, the more complicated a scam appears, the more convincing it becomes, especially to those who pride themselves on their financial literacy. Take recent cryptocurrency scams, for example. They used futuristic promises and technical language to trick even well-informed investors. This complexity feels exclusive, like an insider strategy, when in reality, it often serves as a smokescreen to deter you from asking deeper questions. Scammers also rely heavily on social proof and the powerful herd mentality. They don't just try to convince one person. They build an elaborate illusion that masses of people are already on board. You'll see glowing testimonials, staged investor groups, or inflated numbers of supposed participants. Scrolling through a website filled with 5-star reviews, you naturally feel reassured. Seeing others apparently profiting makes it incredibly hard to walk away. This herd effect explains why scams can swell to enormous proportions before they inevitably collapse. When everyone seems to be doing it, hesitation feels like the riskier choice. At their core, however, most scams hinge on emotional manipulation. Fraudsters know how to tap into your personal desires. Some promise financial freedom and early retirement. Others offer stability for your family in uncertain economic times. This emotional appeal skillfully bypasses logical analysis. Stirring hope can easily override the need for caution. This is why scams often thrive during periods of economic uncertainty. When you feel vulnerable, you are simply more willing to believe in opportunities that promise a brighter future. Ultimately, investment scams succeed not because we lack intelligence, but because they expertly exploit our fundamental human instincts, our desire for trust, our craving for gain, and our fear of missing out. These tactics cloud judgment, making even the most experienced investors vulnerable. Protecting yourself, then, begins with unwavering awareness and a healthy dose of caution, always. So, how do you stay vigilant in a world where deception wears a polished smile? What questions do you ask when an opportunity feels almost too good to be true? We want to hear your thoughts. Share your experiences in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on navigating the complex world of finance.